It's the Weather Xtreme video. This is for Monday evening. I'm James Spann. One more batch of rain to deal with tonight, and then we can finally promise some brighter weather by midweek on Wednesday. The question is, well, we have a bit of icing problems up in North Alabama early tomorrow morning with a bit of freezing rain, maybe a snowflake or two. In the weekend ahead, another storm system on the way. A lot to talk about as always. So let's get in there and take a look. We'll begin with some of the sky cam shots. Kind of look out the window this afternoon, the virtual window. That's our Gadsden sky cam. Sky there is cloudy and it's cool. Pretty much the same deal in Fayette in northwest Alabama. And from Tuscaloosa. A lot of clouds around today, but so far not much rain over the northern and western side of the state. There's the big picture. Same old story. Cold trough. The axis west of the state. We've got a southwest flow aloft over the eastern half of the nation on top of that shallow layer of cold air. And that has been leading to all kind of winter weather mischief over the past 5 to 7 days, most of it north and west of the state. Another big temperature spread today, 35 in Haleyville at mid-afternoon, but you've got Auburn sitting at 59. And you go down into South Georgia, it's downright warm. They've got upper 70s down toward Bainbridge and Valdosta, Georgia. Tallahassee, Florida, sitting at 78 degrees, downright balmy. But again, we're kind of entrenched in that colder air. Note Memphis is sitting at 34, Little Rock at 33, and to the north and west it remains brutally cold, with temperatures again below zero at mid-afternoon through parts of Minnesota and the Dakotas, and a little bit of that's going to break away and move in here tomorrow. It's going to be a cold day, and the question is, can we have some winter weather mischief over extreme North Alabama in the morning? That's the composite at 2 o'clock, and we note precipitation breaking out over Louisiana and southeastern Texas. And that southwest flow aloft will take that wave and move it in here, and that will arrive tonight. The most widespread rain should be after midnight and ending pretty early tomorrow morning. Now, in advance of that, the Weather Service in Huntsville has put these counties under a winter weather advisory for late tonight, early tomorrow morning up in extreme North Alabama. Colbert, Lauderdale, Franklin, Lawrence, Limestone, Morgan, Madison, and Jackson, where there could be a little touch of bridge icing, and we'll kind of walk you through that in the modeling. This is the probability of a quarter-inch of ice, and coming off the WPC page, and it's a slight risk. And understand, we're not expecting a quarter-inch of ice up here. It's just a light, thin icing, but as we all know on bridges, that can be enough to cause wrecks and all kind of a headache, and you can see how that covers basically that area under a winter weather advisory up there. And we'll walk you through that in the modeling here in just a little bit. Around the rest of the nation, we've got winter weather advisories for most of West Virginia, over toward Washington, D.C. and Baltimore, where they'll see snow up there. Look at the blizzard warning up in North Dakota. That's the counties in red up there. And out west, those deep blue counties, those are hard freeze warnings. Looks like that includes the area around Las Vegas. I think Flagstaff tonight will be pretty close to zero. And Phoenix, Arizona will see a light freeze more than likely. That's very cold for this early in the season. And here's the rain for the next 5 days. This mostly will be coming tonight, midnight to 6 o'clock, and then again on Saturday. This carries us through Saturday evening, showing amounts of about 1.5 inches over North Alabama, about 1 inch down this way. All right, model fans, let's take a look. This is the GFS, the Global Forecast System, the 12Z run, valid at 12 noon tomorrow at 500 millibars. Energy is passing through as the trough finally lifts out to the north, and down below that, we'll kind of walk you through the evening with the high-res NAM. This is 7 o'clock this evening, and again, there could be a bit of patchy light rain, but nothing especially widespread. But this is after midnight. This is 3 a.m., and you can see how we've got a good batch of rain passing through here. The model's showing some heavier rain up around Chattanooga. And the blue line up there in the Tennessee Valley, that's the freeze line. And you can see that it's kind of dipping down toward the Tennessee River. And that's a reason for the winter weather advisory. And again, down this way, Birmingham, Tuscaloosa, Anniston, Gadsden, no problems expected. And then 9 o'clock tomorrow morning, it's gone. So a lot of this rain will fall while you're sleeping tonight, midnight to 6 o'clock, something like that. And again, that's pretty cold up there. Again, this is mid-morning, and it's still at or below freezing up there in that northwestern corner of the state. It's going to be a cold day. I don't think we get out of the low to mid-40s. There's the big picture. That cold 1034 high is near Abilene, Texas, and a strong north wind. It'll be a kind of a windy day. Winds averaging 10 to 20. The clouds will probably linger most of the day, although we might begin to see a few peaks of sun tomorrow afternoon. Hey, Wednesday, we are in full sunshine. How about them apples? We start the day in the mid-20s. High Wednesday should be in the low 50s. Now, Thursday, thickness values are coming down. The high will drop back into the 40s on Thursday, but again, the sky will be sunny. And Friday, again, sunny weather. Hey, 3 sunny days in a row. Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. I like it. Friday will start the day in the 20s. The high should be in the low to mid-50s. Ooh, but look at Saturday, starting off the weekend. This run a little more robust with this trough coming in here from the west, and it spins up a surface low that's on the Alabama-Tennessee border, kind of between Huntsville and the Shoals. And that's getting us close to being in the warm sector of this thing, where you might have to look for thunderstorms. That's a pretty decent-looking storm and a pretty good little rain event there. That's suggesting we'll see rain amounts of about 1 inch. The rain probably starting after midnight Friday night, continuing through at least Saturday morning, maybe pushing out of here late Saturday afternoon. Thought I'd check the instability values off the GFS, and at this point, we're not seeing any. The surface-based Cape is barely positive, with the better values way down in the Gulf. So for now, we'll not worry too much about thunderstorms, just something to watch as we get closer. The good news, the models all agree that Sunday will be dry, but windy and cold. Highs would be in the 40s, strong north winds, 10 to 20. At 540 line, it's down over the Tennessee rivers, so it's going to be a blustery, kind of raw day. But again, at least the sky should be sunny on Sunday, but windy and cold. This is Monday. Start the day in the 20s. High should be up in the upper 40s, maybe touching 50. That's a week from today. All right, let's go out there a little deeper into the month, approaching Christmas. This is December 22nd. Hey, look at the big trough developing over the nation's midsection, big ridge pumping up over the western part of the continent. Another shot of cold air coming down the pike. Now, this is, deterministic stuff that could change in a heartbeat. But it's got a big rain event here, and this is Sunday, December 22nd. But look at the temperature anomalies by December 23rd, Christmas Eve. If this is right, temperatures would be down there in the, 30 below bracket here. I mean, that is really cold. But this is absolutely in the land of voodoo. If you watch these videos, you know this could change in a heartbeat. We're just looking for trends, and we have seen evidence of this from time to time, but we're not saying that's going to happen. Just one run. And then on Christmas Day, end of the forecast, December 25th. This is Christmas morning, 6 o'clock. Ooh, what a magical time and a marvelous season. If that's right, the weather would be just simply dry and cold. That's it for the Weather Xtreme video this afternoon. We'll have notes in the blog. Next video here by 7 o'clock tomorrow morning. If you can, catch us on ABC 3340 News this evening on the live stream of the television side at 4, 5, 6, and 10. Thanks for watching. Have a great evening, and God bless.